I wanted to speak about the 4-year presidency of Donald Trump. He was a man who said, I hate Mexicans. I hate other people. And he did so many things that people felt offended by, like banning former members of Congress, but mostly other things, like closing the borders and deporting people, and also other things. Let me ask you something. Why, if the rest of the country was so great, then how come not one TV not one Joe Scarborough, not one Barack Obama, not one George Bush, not one Michelle Obama or Jill Biden or Joe Biden, not one Hillary Clinton, not one of these people, not one Alessandra Cortez, no one. No one spent any of their time on TV inviting him to a let's make it work together dinner. They all have TV shows. They spend 24 hours a day trying to go after him and sue him on things like his business and things like his net worth and things like maybe he was working with Russia. At the peril of all the immigrants, these people, all these Hollywood stars, they didn't have any idea, they didn't have any good ideas of saying, let's find which cities and communities need help and let's help those cities. They spent the whole time trying to just complain and find something and complain and find other things, because it's really not a winner. It's not a winner country. It's a place, and then when they get in office, they try to tell other people to be humble. We support Islamic Republic of Iran. We support Islamic fascism. But we expect you people, and we have open borders, but we expect everybody else this whole time to be humble and accept it the whole time. But we cannot be civil and smart and do what it takes to help those people, those immigrants, those poor people, all the people that they were worried about. They didn't have any idea other than give us complete control of the country back. Let's try to impeach him. Let's try to do all these other things. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You have 50 states, and you have a lot more countries. Forget about the other countries. You have 50 states, that each one of those states has problems with violence and other things. And you could have done more. You could have done more if you would have had more talks with them. But there was not one invitation to dinner from any of the ex-presidents or their families. There was not one invitation to dinner by any one of the late-night talk shows. There was just spying and harassing and bullying and creating a symbol of hate. Which got so much worse than it really probably was, because of not wanting to just come together and not wanting to just make things civil and better for the country, for everybody, and work it all out together. We would not have freedoms if it was not for heroes like Donald Trump. We would not have freedoms, and a lot of people around the world will agree that it's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing that for people to fight all the time, to blame all the time, to lie all the time, and to use Hollywood all the time to make things worse for 4 years, 5 years, and not help it get better. It's embarrassing. There's things that you could have done to come together to make every community better, but it would have taken unity. It's just terrible situation that it's the Democrats' fault. It's Hollywood's fault. It's the Democrats' fault. And there's so many countries that won't even speak to America anymore. Nobody knows. It's